Get it.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready.
What's up with it? What's up?
What up with it?
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah. Get down and lay down. You got some?
39, 39. Now look at 56.
Yeah, I'm playing faster.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gronkowski's got it off the classic route. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up for them on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right, probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And past the 30, down to about the 27. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off, and brings up 3rd. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll drop the throw. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
What's that?
They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week. Another one here. Remember, he's not a DB. He's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same. And he is paying it off in a big, big way.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Give him 30 yards there.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there, partner. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Lawrence Guy continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way home for a Bronco score. A great play there. His 19th touchdown now of the season. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
There's a leash here. Let's go check that 7-8 quarter.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to
just sit right here, see what they ate for a win.
But they did put together a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They begin with Michelle on the ground. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at 56. Gone.
They'll set up a throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Isaac Young in there to pick it. And he returns it into enemy territory down the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Higgins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. Now Jackson on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Turn him over, boy.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down.
44-0. 44-0. Team.
They'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Damn, it's hop on, bro. Stop hopping off. Nah, just hop on. I ain't needing just hop on. Oh my God, amateur one or not, bro? Come on. We trashing out the amateurs too. You see they running.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Oh my God.
A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen?
Why does this dude be bumming too? He's supposed to be trash as fuck.
Sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
A deep ball for Dotson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it, and the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, the big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a couple there on the second down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And McManus able to put it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
Lucky 56. Gone.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter.
Get out there, Chuck.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Gone.
Back to throw here. And the pressure gets to him again.
Get off, Chuck.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula is not working right now. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now Jackson completes it right side to Dodson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Detroit!
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but here, let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Pass.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down again.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sat are on their play sheet.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Detroit. Detroit. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And they'll run it here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Gun, gun. Set. Green, 39.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. The deep ball for Dodson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 26. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Goes underneath here to White. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Love the effort. Love the dramatics. Getting the feet down. How about a little step shuffle along the sideline there? Almost like a great ballet dancer or a tap dancer. All for no gain, though?
I was going to say, it's so pretty, and it gets you nothing. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. New England on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This is White on the screen. Got some real estate inside the 30. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Yo.
Watch it now, Barney. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Yeah, boy.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be intercepted. Brandon Worley picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to take another shot. He's got a man complete. A big play there just before halftime. And even 70 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Yeah. Oh, you want to get big man?
To him running left. Pushes way forward here for a good game. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, there's a little more of a step back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. And incomplete on the deep ball. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Well, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
Jackson now. Steps away to his left. Now he'll go deep down the middle. It's caught at the 10. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 45 yards.
Detroit!
Jackson on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
He'll get it up the middle. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here, not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
4th down, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll try to get this offense going with Michelle. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, You and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He'll look to throw. He'll check this one down to Michelle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a 1st down for him, too.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Left side, it's Dorsett. And some room to maneuver. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. A big play there for New England. 45 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do the homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive linemen across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard.
Yeah, let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 16. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the 2nd half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Now a handoff looking right.
Good tackle.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And they'll
Like
go
shooting
on the
on your big
ground.
better than your other.
Oh, some strong. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way home from
I don't think you missed one yet on this curve.
A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 24. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't missing one shot.
And that'll carry over
like
the
you
back
found
line
your
of the
2K
end zone
calling,
for a
boy.
touchback. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!"
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Detroit! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Come back.
They'll drop to throw. Throw to the right, taken in by Barrios. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend?
Next,
I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short and shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10.
Here we go now.
Poor boy.
3-19. 3-19. Gone.
Back to throw here. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
New England on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10.
Gone.
He'll look to throw.
Get that bruiser.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Crushing
Brandon,
it.
at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
All right, now, lucky 56.
We start reaching on him. We're playing kind of small.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
But I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. In for the score. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased. It's taking a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago.
I don't know how he is just dribbling like right through my body. He is a pure shot, baby.
The guy's cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
I think he got those little glitch dribbles on.
They got to make up for
saw
that.
something on YouTube about some dribbles that can't be stopped or something.
But some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense.
Oh, wow.
But when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and then they take it downfield and punch it in on you. That's a bad possession all the way around.
So heavy,
You're back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He'll drop to throw. And Gronkowski's got it complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 22.
You got lucky right there, man.
No. Check. Patron. Good. Choose the mic. Hey.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
AJ, you see that, right? He kind of just dribbling right through your body.
You know why? You know why it's not working where you can't steal it? I feel like because he's spamming that L2. Because when I was trying to rip him at the full court press, he was fucking holding that L2, backing up and whatever.
That'll be a New England first down and gain of 12.
That's that glitch you're supposed to be doing that all the time.
Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Why don't he just quit? The fuck is the point of doing a bad grade in that play?
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics.
I'm about to say, I gotta make that shit, bro. I got an 81 open shot and I can't make it, but off the dribble I can make it. It's crazy.
The leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Shit don't add up. That's Royal. Bro, we was playing against some elites, and I was breaking their ankles. I was doing all this shit. Now I can't do nothing. I can't shoot. I can. Nah, it's like every 5 games though. It's crazy. I don't know what the fuck going on. Like one game I know how to dribble, and then 6 games later I'm trash.
It be like that, yeah. What it is.
The throw led him a little too far.
Because I remember in 2K17 I always had 2 builds, 3 builds. I play on my glass, and then I have a guard, and then I have a like a backup just for fun. You know.
Yeah.
So like in 2K17 I had a shot creator. That shit was broken. The dribble moves, everything I knew how to do. Now it's like in this game you can't speed boost unless you go down the court with the ball right at full court. You feel me? You need the whole court to do some shit.
We might have some try hards. These boys got like FGP in their name. Whatever the fuck that's
I'm going to slash it. You going to playmaker role, you going to glass.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Oh, they trash. What the fuck?
Collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
I thought these might have been some try hards.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Come on, before bars, man. That's a hot spot. What the fuck?
We've been around this league for a while, and Many coaches never pull their starting
That little band taking on the car, I ain't taking it. This shit crazy. I can't do shit right now. And I got boost. This shit
With
crazy.
the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
This must be that shot the elbow.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to
I was gonna kick it out too, that's why I slowed down. I was gonna dunk it, but then I was like, should I kick it out? I should have kicked it out. Get my grade up.
Touchdown now on the year.
What the fuck?
Patriots make some inroads here on their
Hey, yo, that was a block and then the
So they will get on the
Busted
scoreboard
coach.
here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero.
There we go, fucking green,
You're going
finally.
slow clap on me.
Fuck.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice.
Hell
on
no, I ain't
offense. It's
making
been a
that shit.
struggle.
Ha.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This is a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
Let your dude shoot, bro. He can't shoot.
Been in this situation before. On the flip side of this, and all that's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop
I'm there,
it?
yellow.
Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover.
Oh shit, I hit my shit.
And he'll wind up
Yeah,
with
I
about
thought he made it
6
there,
up
too.
past the 30 to the 31. And when do they start thinking about
I
burning
don't know
these
what my dude
timeouts?
done
They've got
dunk it,
all
it's
3 still
crazy.
defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense.
Oh shit.
Use your timeouts.
That's my fault. I thought Roll, I thought you were gonna come hungry for that block.
Now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute
Like look, I can't. It's not letting me speed move, bro. What the fuck?
interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Fucking shit.
And they'll set up shop in
Yeah,
enemy
bro.
territory at the 45-yard line. Charles,
I got absolute
between his ears
on
right
2
now.
for my
It's just
stick
not
and this shit
completely
ain't working.
calculated correctly. 7 picks between
I
last
just
week
wanna
and
let
this
that right
week
trying to
after that
speed
one.
boost.
And they always say the most important
What the
part of a
fuck?
player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is
Hell
on the
nah.
sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator,
Damn, that glass
maybe
fucking.
the backup quarterback.
He's
You
taken
eating
down
on them
for a
boys.
sack.
That's all good, bro.
Back at the 47-yard line.
That's all.
Never want
line
to give up a
food.
sack from the O-line's
Fucking
perspective.
half ball,
Maybe
bro.
for
This
several
shit's
reasons,
stupid.
especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job
Good
wanting to keep
block.
that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt,
Block that
nothing
shit
on
out.
it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific
The fuck?
And my goodness, another interception.
That's another thing, bro. Every time you jump with someone like a fucking double pump fake, it's a foul right away. Like, bro, it's a pump fake. He ain't going up with it.
Down to the 38-yard line. Time for a break. This
They're
one
trying to
all
get
over
somewhere.
with the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I don't know why my dude ain't dunking it, bro. What the fuck?
And they'll go with a ground attack here.
See what I'm saying? Like, I can't do shit on that shit. Fuck.
And he's going to fight
Hell
his way
nah.
forward here for a
I was about to
modest
say,
gain.
he doing that?
Lawrence Guy able to bring him down. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking.
I was about to say, they want to try that
Ends
shit.
up picking up nice yardage. Stays
Damn.
in to keep the clock
I heard
rolling.
they hit on that.
They are in
That was a
charge of
block.
this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The Broncos on 3rd down.
Come on,
They've
that's
converted
a
3 times in
fool
8
ball, bro.
chances. This will be
The
3rd
fuck
and
is
5.
limitless range badge for if I can't use it?
Now it's Jackson.
Fuck.
He's going to loft it deep right
That's
side.
crazy. That's all he called.
They almost had another one. They are all
Oh,
over
you
the
was-
football in this game. Nearly another
What the
pick.
f-
Now 4th down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because keep
Yeah,
winning
right.
around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and
You
that
fucked
lines this
that
thing
up
out
big
even
time,
further
bro.
here in the 4th.
And you
Hell
know this
no.
league, you can never
Yes,
have enough
left hand,
points,
man.
but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Break his shit.
Now Jones. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense now. They
I can't wait for that double XP tonight. Oh, taking all this shit.
Their offense has struggled.
On my glass clean, I'm a rebirth. I'm gonna get a post score.
Sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play. Pretty much
dumbass.
Let's go.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout.
Hey, yo, tell me this. Do lockdowns get catch and shoot?
Nah.
How the fuck they shoot so good from the corner?
We get that corner threes badge.
Oh, corner specialist.
Alright. Work on 2 often. 2nd and 24.
Who is that? Baron Davis? Baron Davis.
You could have threw an alley there, Royal. He was cutting.
Right. He missed the perfect opportunity.
Watch it now, Barney. Gone.
So how you feel about your new build?
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
It's working for him, I tell you that.
Now a desperation throw deep, and now here's
Big man is always a good way to go in 2K.
Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And to the 43, so down inside the 45.
Big man always the move, especially in the beginning. You always want to get some easy build. See how the game works.
Oh, Jackson's gonna throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him,
got
yeah,
I'll play back.
Now they'll run it on.
How much does it cost to change the PlayStation, man?
There he goes inside the 30. Pass the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I heard it was $10. That's all I heard.
Rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this.
I'm gonna change it.
Going, full confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Pure stretch.
Now Jones.
I gotta fucking.
And he's up across the 25 at the 28-yard line.
Yeah.
Now the Patriots gearing up to go now. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Bro, you still in that 2K league?
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything
You're taunting everybody, you left.
Playing the whole deal, and never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you
I'm
don't want
saying,
that
but
feeling
you
again,
left.
and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Oh.
What with that bitch and shit you said? Hell nah, he ain't making that. What the fuck?
Well, shit, I did leave wide open. He is a stretch.
Yeah, but still, like, dude.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to hit that either. I was like, I ain't even going to run out there.
They don't even get Hall of Fame limits. How the fuck they hitting it from there? This shit crazy. That could be on me.
Ooh, I could have took that. I thought Rim was going to step up.
Good boy. Oh, you remember
it's
your
going to be hard to
there.
go back up on him, yeah.
Make him jump. If you going to go up, make him jump.
Exactly. And you might want to make him jump twice.
And final stoppage here as we step aside.
Oh shit, that is your spot. There you go. Oh shit. Yeah, you gotta be faster. Yeah.
Come on, 2K. 2K to save me.
Alright now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception.
We haven't run into a lockdown at all yet.
Another interception, and I just had to double check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing
way to run the floor, big man. That's how you reward the big man right there.
They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that
Get you dangerous over, sir.
Lawrence Guy in there
Damn.
to drop him for his
Wait, is he a rebounding or rim
Yeah,
protected?
Brandon
yeah,
Moore,
he gonna make him work.
they've had his number, and we can count him up so far. 1, 2, 3,
got your hands
4
full.
sacks given
Oh
up.
my
But
God,
guess
this my
what?
photo.
He's still been able to make some plays, and right now
I've seen that too.
with the 15.
What the fuck he dunking
Good game,
this
bro.
shit?
Taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. Explosion plays all.